Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today for another pick a card video. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and today's video is going to be centered around your week ahead forecast. So in this video, we're going to get some general information around what is headed your way this week, what general energies are coming in for you. I'm also going to be pulling a couple of love life messages just to see if there's anything of significance happening in your love life this week that you may want to know about. Keep in mind these messages are general, you guys, so there may be some messages that resonate super specifically to you, while there may be other messages that don't. So just take what's for you, leave behind anything that isn't. And if you want to book a personal reading, you guys know the details on how you can do that are in the description box down below. This is also a timeless pick a card video, you guys, so regardless of whether you are guided to open it the day that it's uploaded, or maybe you're guided to view it a few weeks later, if you're drawn to view the video, go ahead and view it regardless of the timing, because there's likely a message that's intended to be here for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our card selection. So we're going to be working with 4 groups today. Starting on the left-hand side, we have group 1, which is a little fluorite candy. Group number 2 is going to be this, it's like a quartz sacred geometry. Sorry, I couldn't find the words. Group 3 is going to be the citrine, and then group 4 is this labradorite heart. So let's go ahead, take a deep breath. Think about your week ahead. Go ahead and select the card or crystal that you are feeling the most intuitively guided to. Timestamps will be linked below so that you can fast forward to your reading. Hey there, group number 1. So if you guys chose the little fluorite candy, let's go ahead and see what's headed your way this week. So I'm going to start off by pulling the overall theme for your week. And you guys have the theme of success. Awesome. So success that's true belongs to me, success with honor, integrity. So I'm definitely getting the vibe that something that you guys have been working on this week is going to show some benefit to you. You guys are going to be feeling really successful in some sort of endeavor this week. And it feels like it's something that you've been working really hard on, something that you have, been able to really create for yourself through being authentic and standing in your power. Let's look at your fortune. Awesome. So we have the message of achievement. This says, enjoy the limelight, you've earned it. Although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. Yuck. Okay. Well, the message I'm really honing in on here is that message of achievement and enjoying the limelight and enjoying the success or the benefit of something that you have earned. So I definitely think that through the success this week, you guys are going to be probably feeling a little bit like you're in the spotlight. Maybe that's something that feels uncomfortable for a few of you guys, but you're definitely getting a lot of attention and some sort of recognition or accolades this week. So let's tap into your tarot. So we have the message of the 3 of Wands here. And then we have the message of the 8 of Cups, but it's in the reverse. Yeah, you guys, so just looking at these 2 cards, I'm definitely getting the impression that you guys have been planning on something for a really long time, or maybe you've just started, or maybe this week you're just starting with the planning process for something that's going to bring you this level of achievement and success. And I don't feel like it's something that's like super easy for you because of this 8 of Cups being here reversed. 3 of Wands, this is all about planning ahead. This is about looking out into the future and maybe like, you're trying to map out the steps on how you're going to achieve a goal or create something for yourselves. It's also about like sending the ships out and waiting for them to come back. And so like, I'm really being drawn to this whirlpool here. It's like maybe you guys have sent your ships out, quote unquote, and you've been, planning and putting in the work towards something, and you've been waiting for a little while for that return on investment to come through for you. And maybe it's been taking a while because there's been some roadblocks in the way. And that's definitely kind of the vibe I'm getting here with the 8 of Cups in the reverse. It's like 8 of Cups reverse is very much about, like kind of staying stuck or remaining in a situation that's no longer serving us or that's not bringing us a level of fulfillment that we want. like there's still something that's calling for us to stay. And so I feel like you guys have been really sticking something out because you know ultimately that it's going to bring you a level of success or return on investment for your hard work. And I do see that coming through for you this week. So if anything, I feel like your tarot cards are just guiding you to like kind of continue to stick it out, continue to be patient, because there's light at the end of the tunnel here. There's light at the end of the road. You guys also have this full moon showing up over here in the 8 of Cups, which to me is all about like a situation kind of closing out or coming to a head. Maybe it's feeling really emotional right now. You guys do have water energy here, and there's a lot of water energy here in this 3 of Wands. So this could be an emotional week for you guys as well as it pertains to achieving this success. But just know with that full moon energy that you're almost there. Like you've almost closed out the cycle. So your efforts are destined to pay off is what it really feels like. Pile 1. All right, so we also have the message of take a deep breath. Very zen energy, you guys. I feel like this makes a lot of sense, especially when I'm looking at your tarot cards. You know, we have this 8 of Cups, which is about kind of feeling stuck and not really feeling fulfilled by something, but we're remaining in it anyway. And then the 3 of Wands here, you've got a lot of this like really stormy kind of hectic energy. So maybe in order for you guys to be successful here this week, you're gonna have to kind of like meditate and find best practices that you can use to kind of calm any anxieties, calm your energy, make sure that you're remaining focused on your outcome, your desired outcome. So yeah, I think just continuing to find ways to stay grounded this week is going to really benefit you as you reach toward achieving this goal. So last but not least, we have some love messages here, so we can kind of see if there's anything of significance happening in your love life this week. Pile 1. Okay, so we have the message of up in the air, and we have the message of long term. So up in the air is kind of telling me that you guys might be in limbo in a particular situation with someone that you're dealing with romantically. Maybe there's an outcome that feels a little up in the air, or maybe you guys are just kind of in limbo with someone. But ultimately we have the message of long term here. So I feel like you guys are either with somebody this week that is your long-term partner, and maybe like as you're navigating this other situation going on, that relationship is maybe being put on pause right now. Or this is just about you guys continuing to focus on what you're wanting for the future when it comes to your love life. Maybe right now with this up in the air, we don't have a lot of options, or maybe our love life is literally just up in the air because we're dealing with some other things, which is definitely what I'm getting with that success energy you guys had. But this is just about continuing to keep your eye on the prize and keep your eye on that, long-term goal that you're wanting for a connection or a relationship. All right, so pile 1, I believe those are all of the messages coming through for your week ahead. So please drop me a comment down below and let me know how this message resonated with you. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, group number 2. So if you guys chose the Sacred Geometry Quartz, this beautiful crystal here, let's go ahead and see what's coming through for you guys this week. So I'm going to start off with the first card, which is going to kind of give us your overall theme that you're dealing with this week. And you guys have the message or the theme of harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. So you guys this week are really focusing on bringing in balance into your life, I feel. You guys are really trying to have, harmonious relationships, harmony with the self. Sorry, you guys, it's like early in the morning when I'm recording this. But harmonious relationships, harmony with self. Perhaps some of you guys are working on creating something this week as well, because we do have her kind of like stirring this pot. It's like she's cooking something or crafting something this week. And so you guys, I feel, are definitely trying to seek a sense of balance and just positivity as you're navigating the week ahead. So let's see what else comes through. So we have your fortune cookie card. This says, care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. This makes a lot of sense, you guys. So if you guys are creating something this week, you're definitely being guided to be cautious and be careful. When I think of harmony, I also think of balance, and to be in harmony and to be in balance sometimes requires patience. So it's like, kind of have to temper that really passionate energy sometimes when we're creating to make sure that we're not missing anything or we're not rushing something because we're just so excited about it. So you guys are definitely needing to handle something with care this week, whether it's a relationship, something with work, a project, something you're physically creating. You're wanting to make sure this week that you are keeping things in balance, keeping things in that harmony. So from the tarot, we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, and we have the Knight of Cups. I love this. So I do feel for some of you guys this week, it's possible that this harmony message has to do with romance or relationships here. We do have two masculine energies popping up over here. So we've got the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups can definitely signify a romantic love interest or a love offer coming through for you. I'm really being drawn to these dates here. So maybe somebody's getting asked out on a date this week. But this can also just have to do with you ensuring that you are, approaching your situation that you're in this week or relationships this week with love, as the message of harmony says. Creating by taking that approach of harmony, of love and care with people, because the Knight of Cups is definitely somebody that is kind of spreading positivity wherever they're going, spreading love wherever they're going. So this can be a person of significance, like I said, but this can also just signify your energy as you're navigating this week. We also have the King of Pentacles. This is Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So that could be of significance to some of you this week. But in essence, this King of Pentacles is talking about taking care of responsibilities. This is about making sure that your home life is taken care of, your children, your family, just really anything that you guys are responsible for. We're making sure that it's grounded and that it's taken care of. And this can also be about you guys really having the opportunity to enjoy the fruits of your labor this week as well. So take what resonates for you there. But there's definitely a lot of masculine energy around you this week. So maybe for some of you guys as well, this can be about again, with harmony and balance, this could just be about you guys maybe needing to maybe infuse more of that masculine, quote unquote, energy into your situation this week. It could be about you needing to lean back and infuse more of the feminine energy this week, being more kind of careful and nurturing. Yeah. Okay. So we also have the message of the storyteller coming through for you guys, pile 2. So the storyteller is really about us having the power to create the story that we want to create, okay? This can be positive and it can also be negative depending on the way that you guys look at it. And so I'm really kind of thinking about that message of harmony. And I'm thinking that with the storyteller energy, I feel like you guys are trying to maybe take a more optimistic or positive spin on things or tell the story, quote unquote, of your week in a more positive way versus focusing in on telling yourself more anxiety driven stories or negative stories about something. This is really just about you guys choosing the narrative. You know what I mean? Versus allowing other people to direct your narrative or maybe allowing other people's actions or intentions or emotions to kind of throw you off and have the narrative go negative for you, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think this week you guys are just focusing on creating your own story about something that's going on without the influence of anyone external to you getting in the way of that or kind of tilting it more toward something you wouldn't want. You guys also have this message here of guarding yourself against deception and being careful. So when I think of guarding yourself against deception, it's when it comes to that storyteller energy, this could also be a person coming in who's literally telling you stories. And you guys are going to have to kind of decide what you want to do with that. How are you going to view this person? Are you going to view this quote unquote deceptive person or energy in your life as positive or negative? How are you going to kind of handle that, I feel like is something else that's kind of coming up here. So let's tap into your love energies for this week and just see what you guys have in the realm of love and romance. So we have look what the cat dragged in, return and apologies. That could be, someone from your past coming in. We do have the Knight of Pentacles here. Remember I was telling you guys that could have to do with a romantic offer coming through for you. That would make a lot of sense why we need to like seek harmony and care and be guarded against deception, right? Because like sometimes when people from our past come back that we've dated before, maybe they've done us wrong, or maybe we're not sure what their intentions are again. And that's all going to depend on the story you take from them and what you want to tell yourself. And then look at this. We also have the message of Fool's Gold, pile 2. So I definitely think that there is some sort of, I hate to use the word deceptive, but there is some form of like deception that you're going to have to kind of navigate this week. Or, Fool's Gold is kind of about like, if you think of the term Fool's Gold, it's not real gold, right? Fool's Gold is like fake gold. So somebody I feel could be coming in your love life this week specifically, and maybe they're being really flashy and they're like trying to show you, one type of behavior, but like in your gut and your intuition, you're knowing that like something just feels a little bit off about this, or it doesn't feel genuine and authentic. Something about it may feel disingenuous to you. So I think that's where you're going to have to go back to the story. What was the story of the connection in the past? And make sure that you review that, and so that you're well versed in it. And you have to make sure that you're in control of how that story is going to continue to evolve over time, right? So I think, again, this is where this grounding energy of the King of Pentacles comes into play for you, pile 2, making sure that you're really rooted in taking care of yourself and your own responsibilities, regardless of whatever, player type of energy might be affecting you this week. But I think, again, that message of harmony, that's like the theme of the week. So how are you guys going to make sure that you are kind of managing the situation in a very balanced way, where you're making sure you're taking care of yourself first, not kind of letting this person rock the boat or tell you stories. So you guys definitely have an interesting week this week, pile 2. Sorry, your reading went a little long, but definitely let me know how this message resonates for you. Definitely let me know who's coming in to return and beg for your forgiveness this week. I'm definitely curious to know. Thank you all so much for taking the time to view this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, pile 3. So if you guys chose the citrine, let's go ahead and see what is coming in for you this week. We're going to start off with the first card here, which is going to tell us the theme of your week. And you guys have the theme of imagination. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. So you guys are definitely having to get creative this week. And when it's saying imagination now sets me free, it's almost making me feel like you guys may have to use your imagination or kind of craft some sort of creative strategy to be able to free yourself from a situation this week, or kind of manage through something this week. We also have the message here of sunshine. The sun is shining on you, career and business growth, fabulous communication in relationships. This is awesome. So you guys, you definitely have a lot of really optimistic energy surrounding you this week, which feels really, really positive and bright. So as it pertains to the imagination energy, this could be about you guys, being like getting to be creative in career or business. Maybe some of you guys are starting your own business, or you're collaborating with somebody this week, getting to use, your creativity. But yeah, it just feels like a very positive, optimistic week on all fronts for you with career, relationships, etc., etc. So let's tap in and take a look at your tarot messages this week, pile 3. So we have the message of judgment, and we also have the 7 of Wands. Wow. So yeah, I'm definitely getting the vibe that this week you guys may have to sort of, you have the 7 of Wands here. This is very much about having to kind of maybe defend yourself or kind of push something through with a little bit of force. And wands are also about like action and creativity or imagination sometimes as well. So I'm getting the vibe that maybe some of you guys may have to again, like I was saying at the beginning, like channel your creativity in order to sort of get you through a situation, get yourself out of a situation, or kind of push through something. You know, maybe this does have to do with like work, or maybe there's like a person that's like holding you back from being able to do what you want to do. Could be a lot of different scenarios here, but there's definitely something that you guys are kind of needing to like push or get out of this week, or maybe even like kind of defend yourself in a very creative way. And then we also have the message here of judgment, which is also making me kind of feel intuitively like you guys are trying to ascend out of something, because in this depiction of the judgment card, look at this, you guys. We have like a shipwreck here, and they're stuck in this like whirlpool, what is this called? I don't know why I can't think of the name of it, but you guys know what it is. It's like it sucks you into the ocean. So it's almost like you're needing to use your imagination to be able to ascend out of the shipwreck and kind of like maybe look at any chaos that's going on from a higher perspective. You know what I mean? But I feel like you're definitely like getting out of something that's maybe caused you a little bit of chaos, or making you feel like you have to like defend yourself or be guarded in any way. And the judgment energy is also really about like kind of starting to ascend into something new, really being able to ascend into like your life purpose of what you're really like supposed to be doing. So there's definitely a lot of energy around maybe waking up to that this week, pile 3. And I do feel like that's why you have such, you know, this sunshine energy kind of like shining on you. Look at this too. You can also see the sun shining down onto these people that are choosing to ascend out of the shipwreck. So just like a really good synchronicity there, which I love. Okay, let's see what else comes through for you, pile 3. Ooh, so we have Beyond the Ordinary. This is a gorgeous card. So yeah, again, this is just really reinforcing the message of imagination, you guys. I do think that you are going to be kind of like trying something new this week, or finding ways that are really outside of the box, or really outside of your comfort zone, to make sure that you are standing out, setting yourselves apart from other people this week. I also think this is about you just being really unique. You know what I mean? Just like really trying something that's like totally different than what you've tried before. And again, this is where that imagination energy comes through. I think there's like an element here with this judgment card of you guys kind of realizing this week that you guys are not just like any normal, ordinary person. I feel like you guys are really special, and you're knowing this. You have a lot of gifts that you can offer. And you're waking up to this week with that judgment energy of like, hey, you know what? Like, I'm not just some regular person. Like, I'm really special. I'm really unique. I have a lot of gifts that I can offer people, offer the world. And I do feel there's like this awakening of like ascending into your purpose this week. And it's like you're starting that creative process of like pushing yourself toward that. So it's very beautiful energy, pile 3. Let's go ahead and take a look at your love messages for this week ahead. So you have Round and Round and Masculine. So there's definitely a masculine energy of significance surrounding you guys this week, pile 3. And with the Round and Round energy, you know, this is definitely the type of person that kind of comes in and out. Or if they don't come in and out, it's like, this can also be about like kind of the same, kind of like the same conflict popping up again and again, or the same pattern or the same cycle, something like that, kind of like repeating itself this week with a particular masculine of significance. This can also just be about you guys finding your power and being able to step up into your masculine energy when as it pertains to connections this week. And maybe with that Round and Round energy, there's a little bit of like a struggle with that, or an inconsistency with being able to stay in that masculine for some of you guys. But overall, it definitely feels more like a masculine energy is present and then not present and then not present, if you get my drift. So I think those are all the messages coming through for you, pile 3. It definitely looks like you have a very enlightened week ahead. So please let me know how this message resonates for you. Thank you all so much for taking the time to view this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, group number 4. So if you guys chose the Labradorite heart, let's go ahead and see what's coming in for you guys this week. So I'm going to start off by pulling your theme for the week. And we have the theme this week of prosperity. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. So you guys are really surrounded by abundant energy this week. So this could mean, you know, an influx of money coming in for you, feeling really financially stable. You guys are just like super, super prosperous this week. It's like you're finally being able to enjoy like the fruits of your labor, or maybe like the finer things in life this week. Let's see what comes through in your fortune cookie card. So the message of commitment. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. So that's awesome, you guys. So there's something that you're kind of like solidifying this week, or as the card says, committing to this week, that is bringing in a lot of prosperous energy for you. So again, like as the card says, this can have to do with something to do with work. Maybe some of you guys are taking a new job this week or starting a new job. Some of you guys may be collaborating with a business partner this week on a really great project that's going to bring in a lot of abundance for you. This can also be like a love commitment as well, right? Like maybe you guys are kind of taking a relationship to the next level, really committing to someone for the long term that you can really grow a very fruitful, abundant connection with. Kind of like building that legacy with, you know? Ooh, okay, so we have the message of the star. And we also have the message of the 3 of Cups. So you guys are definitely enjoying the fruits of your labor this week for sure with that 3 of Cups energy. This is very much about like having fun, hanging out with your friends, your family, just connecting with people who you genuinely enjoy. And you know, in this particular card, they're like at a party. I don't know how much partying a lot of us are doing these days, but you know, there's definitely this element of fun and enjoyment this week for sure with the 3 of Cups. And then for others of you, I see this as this business collaboration as well. You know, being able to like collaborate with people on like a creative project, something that brings you a lot of emotional fulfillment and fun energy into your life. And with that star energy, this is like, it's kind of like making me think of how this card says the commitment will make you feel better. So maybe there's been, you know, recently something that's kind of fallen through the cracks for you, or something that's, you know, caused you to feel kind of like the wind's been knocked out of you. And the star energy is about restoring your hope, restoring your faith, feeling much more optimistic about the future, feeling inspired about the future as well. It's a very positive, optimistic, healing type of energy that you guys are moving through this week with this prosperous energy. Ooh, and then we also have a merry motive. So this is about you guys making sure that you are, you know, whatever it is that you're committing to, whoever it is that you're connecting with around this prosperous energy, this is about making sure that you're setting the right intention for it. What is your motive for doing something? Like, what is your overarching why that you're going to be collaborating or committing to this person or to this business? It's just about like making sure that you're in alignment with the purpose, the vision behind why you're doing something, and you're not just doing something just to do it. Like you're doing it because you know that it's going to bring you a specific outcome, or it's going to be in alignment with your passions, right? So definitely as you guys are committing this week and enjoying this fun, kind of prosperous, restorative energy, you want to make sure that anything that you are committing to, that you're clear on your why. You're clear about why you're doing it, and making sure that it's really in alignment with your spirit. So very awesome week ahead for you guys. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything of significance with your love life this week, pile 4. So we have the love potential. And we have the secure love nest. So cute. One thing I forgot to mention as well, with this 3 of Cups energy, pile 4, this can also be about like, also like maybe taking a relationship to the next level, ascending to a higher level of commitment. This can also be about reunions. So like for like on a love perspective, this can be about like someone from your past coming back into your life and wanting to reunite with you, reconnect with you. There is this energy this week of potential with someone or something with regard to your love life. So maybe this commitment for a lot of you guys does have to do with you really like solidifying or sending a relationship to the next level of commitment, because both of you are kind of seeing that there's a lot of potential to grow this into something very prosperous. I just noticed you guys have 2 3s in your reading as well, so that's a fun synchronicity. Yeah, so there's a lot of potential here as it pertains to love for something that's going to be more secure and be able to provide you with that really committed, kind of grounded, rooted relationship. For others of you guys, I'm definitely just kind of seeing that this week you're, continuing to be in your secure relationship. So maybe a lot of you guys are already in a relationship, and this week is just kind of about like enjoying that person, reconnecting with them, spending some one-on-one time, quality time together in your love nest, quote unquote. Yeah. So your week is looking really positive and really inspirational, pile 4. Please let me know in the comments how this reading resonated for you. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in the next one.